We are here, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The camera right. Mind Games Uncut pop up live. It is 4:41 p.m. in ATL. Hope everybody's doing well. Oh, let me see. It's a little overcast. We had a little rain and all that good stuff, but I think the rain don't went away. Supposed to cool down like 49, 50 degrees tomorrow. The weather's crazy. I love it. Look, I'm from the South. Yeah, everybody said if I'm from damn Georgia, damn, everybody know Georgia's in the South. People trip me out like we gotta tell you where we from. We know New York up north. We know Cali in the west. Come on, y'all. Anyway, yeah, this weather been crazy. I love it because let me tell you something. I was born in Georgia, but I love when it's cooler. I love it. Listen, I like spring. I don't like summer, late summer, June, July, August in Georgia because it's hot as hell, 90 degrees. Yes, to that humidity. I love the sun, but I don't like when I'm burning up. Like, no, being sticky and got bugs everywhere and mosquitoes. Yeah. My son, like, Dad, you weak. I said, no, I grew up in this stuff, man. Shoot, bro, what? Grew up in the 80s and 90s, man. What you talking about? But anyway, y'all, hit the like button, hit the share button, all that good stuff. We talking about Disney. Disney just fired the people who built the Marvel Universe and replaced them with AI. Did y'all hear about that? Did y'all hear about that? But I've been telling y'all this for the last couple of years, man, since I've been doing my podcast on my radio podcast on Spotify, man. I've been telling y'all, I've been dropping the gems, talking about the technology and how AI, robotics, and all they're gonna take over. Yeah, you talking about Atlanta is the most surveillance city due to AI. We got what's those robots? I should have invested in them things years ago, back in 2012. What's the name of the robots? Scott Nightscope. Yeah, this Asian innovator. He made the Nightscope robots. It took them a minute, but then they doing security all over the country. I know they're here in Atlanta too. So let me play this real quick, y'all. We're gonna break it down. Listen to this audio.
Because it is not just a Hollywood story. It's a story I have been telling you on this channel for months, playing out in real time at one of the most recognizable companies on earth. And this time it hit different because one of the actors from the Marvel Universe went on camera and said what most people in power are scared to say. So here's what happened. Disney just eliminated approximately 1,000 positions across its studios, TV businesses, ESPN, unified marketing, product and technology groups, and corporate functions. 1,000 people. Capiche? And here's the part that made this go viral. Andy Park, the visual development director at Marvel Studios for 16 years, was among those fired. 16 years. The man helped build the visual identity of one of the most profitable entertainment franchises in human history. Iron Man, Captain America, Black Panther, The Avengers. His hands and his imagination were part of it all. Evangeline Lilly, who plays the Wasp in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, went on Instagram and said, Disney has let go of the artists who brought the Marvel Universe to life. Through their genius and the people who invented these characters and who designed them are being replaced by AI. And then she wrote directly to the company, Disney, shame on you for turning your back on the people who built the power you are now using to throw them away. I've been saying it for months. It's just a matter of time before AI starts coming in.
See, let me stop real quick. And he's right, man. People, I notice a lot of people are in denial about the future of technology. See, technology moving a little faster than y'all thought it would. I've told y'all this years ago. Nobody want to listen because people don't care because it's not entertainment. Artificial intelligence is not just going to take over. But matter of fact, I was this Microsoft just let go with 9,000 people. Then somebody told me they're gonna let go like I'm not. I gotta check I gotta fact check this one, but they say gonna let go like 300,000 people in Microsoft. A lot of tech jobs are actually letting people go because you got the AI that's doing the jobs now. Think about it. Even customer service, you don't need somebody on the phone doing service work. You can just get automation. AI. You got those people overseas. They doing it for cheap, but soon they're gonna use them. They're gonna. A guy talked about this. that yeah, like y'all talking about the Mexican taking our y'all jobs, but hell, nobody talking about AI. He's right. I agree with him. Let's continue.
Big businesses to every business. Now, here's my take. Hypothetical thinking. This is just my own thought process, my own opinion. And I want to connect this to everything I've been saying in this channel because this is not a Disney story. This is the Wave 1 story I told you about. The quiet elimination happening everywhere, dressed up in a corporate language about efficiency and restructuring. Disney's own internal language calls this building a technologically enabled workforce. The reductions are expected to lower the company's annualized costs based by more than $500 million by the second half of 2026. $500 million in savings by eliminating the people who work there.
They saving $500 million, y'all. What's up? What's up, sis? Yeah, they I don't know why they mess with the comments. They're gonna save $500 million, y'all. Let's continue.
1,000 humans being whose careers, whose expertise, whose creative lives just got replaced by a subscription to generative AI that learn from their work without paying them a single price. And Disney is not alone. In the first quarter of 2026 alone, over 73,200 layoffs hit 95 companies across the tech sector. Oracle cutting 20 to 30,000 jobs, Amazon cutting 16,000, all of it framed as efficiency, all of it accelerated by AI. Here's the thing that nobody in the boardroom wants to say out loud. The AI that is replacing these artists was trained on the work those artists created. The designs, the concepts, the visual language of the Marvel Universe, all of it fed into generative AI systems that can now produce iterations of that work at a fraction of the cost of the humans who created the original. The artists built the empire. The empire used what they built to make them obsolete, then handed them a severance check. I have talked about the efficiency trap on this channel many times. I have talked about how companies are not bringing humans back. I have talked about how this was not a temporary adjustment, but a permanent structural shift. Disney just put $1 billion logo on everything I have been describing. And here's what I want you to take from this beyond the outrage. Because outrage without action is just content. The creative fields that people believed were safe, art, design, visual storytelling, are being automated faster than most people predicted. If Marvel artists with 16 years of experience building one of the most valuable intellectual properties in the entertainment history are not safe, the honest question is, who is? The answer I keep coming back to is the same one I always come back to. The people who are safe are the ones who own something, who built something that does not depend on a single employer's quarterly decision. I've been saying that many times. Who have an audience that trusts them, a product that earns, a skill that they sell directly without a corporation standing between them and the person paying. Andy Park dedicated 16 years to building someone else's empire. Imagine if those same 16 years of creative genius had gone into building his own. The wave is here. It is not coming. It has arrived. Disney just made that impossible to ignore. Follow because I'm tracking every move.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him. What's this guy name? I can't get it. I cannot. He's Indian. I can't pronounce his name. Sorry about that. Shout out to my sister. She said, yeah, that's how I lost my medical billing job some years ago. The company shipped it to the Philippines and paid bottom dollar instead of top dollar in the United States. Yep, that's what they do, man. Everybody got to get listen. Clark Howard said here in Atlanta, he said it best. He said people gonna have to they're gonna have to you're gonna have to upgrade your skills. You're gonna have to pretty much adapt to the way the world is going. The world is going AI, automation, robotics. You're gonna get certifications. Like I said, if you don't want to do that, you can get you a trade like for guys, welding, HVAC, plumbing, electrician, stuff like that. I mean, every job ain't gonna get outsourced, but majority of them are. A lot of people gonna lose their jobs, man. That's why I tell people it's no 30-year jobs anymore. And so much. I'm gonna read some of the stuff, y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna be on about it's 10 minutes up already, but look, I'm gonna break this down. Hit the like button, share this stream. I'm gonna read some of the jobs gonna be outsourced by 2040. Like I told you, I've been talking about this for a couple of years, man. But y'all don't want to listen because it's not entertainment. Okay, software development, legal services, paralegals, people like that, junior lawyers doing document review, healthcare administration, medical billing. My sister just talked about it. Job least likely to be replaced. Let me see. Hold on. Go like this. Let me make sure I got all of them. Here we go. AI is primarily replacing jobs involving routine data processing, repetitive tasks, and basic content creation. High risk roles include administration staff, data entry clerks, customer service agents, cashier, telemarketers, and junior content creators. However, AI is shifting from replacing to roles in finance, coding, and design. Jobs at high risk for AI replacement. I just said office and administration, data entry, receptionist, payroll, staff, HR administrator. HR, y'all. I heard that this is I don't know. I was working at one company. Somebody would tell me about Amazon was actually using AI for HR. Yeah, I can believe that. You ain't got to deal with HR. AI just send you a pink slip. Customer service, call center agents, and chatbots are replacing frontline support roles. Finance and accounting, and this is something that's scary. I know a lot of people who are accountants and CPA. They talking about finance and accounting, bookkeepers, tellers, and basic financial analysis. They're going to be replaced by AI. Manufacturing and logistics. I know about logistics, been in there for years. Assembly line workers, inspectors, and warehouse staff. AI. If you go to YouTube, pull up warehouses with robotic or self-driving forklifts. It's plenty of videos. Check it out, y'all. Content and creative basic graphic designers, copywriters, and junior journalists. All that. Hell, even matter of fact, my partner, a friend of mine, I got him doing some work for me. He does music. He's out of Philly. Guess what? He made a whole album using AI. He sent me the album a month ago. No, 3 weeks ago. I ain't gonna lie, it's dope. Crazy. Retail, cashiers, stock checkers. Yeah. Software development. Entry level coding is being automated by AI tools. Hold on, y'all. With 40% of tasks potentially automated by 2040. Let me repeat that again. Software development. Entry level coding is being automated by AI tools with 40% of tasks potentially automated by 2040. Legal services, paralegals, and junior lawyers doing document review. I talked about it earlier. Healthcare administrator, medical scribes, and billing clerks are being replaced by diagnostic AI automated documentation. Jobs least likely to be replaced. Roles requiring high emotional intelligence, complex empathy, strategic decision making, or skilled manual labor are safer, such as healthcare providers, nurses, doctors, therapists, educators, and social workers. For now, skilled trade, I know for a fact, skilled trades like electricians and plumbers, they good. HVAC, welders, all that. Top level executive and strategists. That's not really a lot, but it is what it is. AI is expected to significantly increase productivity, but also cause large declines in clerical roles between 2025 and 2030. Hey, y'all. I mean, must have said yes. A lot of companies don't have our stuff anymore. They buy software and train the workers to do their own paperwork in the software, so they don't really need to actually our stuff anymore. Dang, that's crazy, man. But yeah, that's what we had, y'all. I just, me, I try to bring the news on technology. That's what we're about on this podcast. We talk about entertainment, politics, and technology, and I'm really been pushing technology a lot, especially in our community, unfortunately, because that's not a fun thing to do. And I'm telling y'all, like I told my daughter, she was going to graduate. She went to she went to a STEM school for 4 years. I'm telling you that I think we need more STEM schools in our communities, man. Because public schools is cool, but if you're not teaching STEM and anything like that, I'm telling you, man, engineering, robotics, all that type of stuff. You're gonna have to learn it because the rest of the world is. Let me tell y'all something. Asians and Indians, they are so far ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we might be the so-called greatest country in the world, but when it comes to school and education, man. But anyway, y'all, that being said, I'll talk to y'all on the next one. Peace.